Hello, my name's Ian. Welcome back to the Grow Zone. I have grown some lion's mane mushrooms and it snowed. Woo! Beautiful. I harvested the shiitakes already. Let's get a look in the tent at some lion's manes. The shiitakes were here. All that's left is these chaps, which are looking fantastic. There's a few things I want to talk about in the tent as well, which I've noticed. I'll get to that in a minute. And also these lion's manes are showing signs of something that I'm not that sure about. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bags of lion's manes, and all of them have shown signs of fruiting. This one's a little bit behind, but the coral action on this one is phenomenal, showing why it's called lion's mane very beautifully. And we go around this side. They are a little bit different, still with that coral texture on the bottom. I must say I think they're forming slightly differently than I've seen them in the past. Maybe someone can help with that. It might be too moist in here. Anyway, I'm going to harvest the biggest of these lion's manes, and I'll leave these smaller fruit bodies to do their thing. These ones are going to be gorgeous. Let's start with this one because it's the most handsome. Just look at that, I can't get over how beautiful that is. When you look underneath there, it's gorgeous. If you just go gently underneath the lion's mane, you should just be able to pull it from the back. As simple as that. And sometimes you get a little bit of, see these bits here, these will need to be cut away. I'm just going to get a final weight on these. Put them all in the bag, I think they'll all fit. That's 3 bags, and that's 975 grams. Beautiful. 648. Oh. I'm just going to adjust the settings a little bit on my setup here, and I think that my extraction fan isn't running for long enough. I've got everything plugged into one of these smart plugs. 3 normal sockets and 4 USBs, and each socket is programmable. So go into the Nidus app, see the mushroom tent at the bottom there, and I've labelled each socket. So that's the Urban Grow FS110 LED lights, the Inkbird is on this socket, and this is the extraction fan. It's off at the moment. And you go to timer, set the clock for the extraction fan, and see midnight it'll run for 15 minutes. I want to change that to 30 for safe. I've done those 2 already in the middle. Let's go through and change the rest. There's more bags in there that will have another few days to think about life and hopefully grow a little bit larger. I'll be harvesting them at some point during the weekend probably. I also need to show you my failures from the last video. If you haven't watched that, go and check it out. I harvested the shiitakes and I experimented with this awesome sous vide vacuum packing machine, and it was a complete, not a failure, but a very interesting learning experience. I'm back inside, it's nice and warm, and if you haven't seen the last video, do go and check it out. I'll put a link here. And this is what my result was with vacuum packing fresh shiitakes. And if I open this up, you won't get the same smell that I'm going to get. But I was opening these with a friend yesterday who's a bit of a cook, a bit of a foodie. And of course, now it's obvious now that I've done this and experienced it myself, but they've started to ferment. Yes, so vacuum packing fresh shiitakes, not a good idea. It did not work, and they've started to ferment, I think, and they are not smelling good, and I do not want to eat them. Yeah, so that's me. I'll see you in the next video, and yeah, keep on growing. All right, bye-bye.